I am a nobody. I get that, I accept that. At the height of my fishing career, I never made it to anybody. I've always been a nobody. I get that, I understand that. But I fished for a lot of years. I catch a lot of fish. I have some knowledge. I've won over 50 tournaments, which means nothing because none of them were important, except to me. I know more about fishing than a lot of kids ever will nowadays because it's new technology. That's just all there is to it. If you ain't got the stuff to watch this for just a minute or so, then you don't need to be subscribed to my channel. I'm going to rant a little bit on technology, but I'm going to give some good reasons why I think I should rant on it. Just give me a minute, minute and a half, couple minutes. If you ain't got that, click it and unsubscribe because you ain't a friend of mine. Talk at you in a minute. This will be another thing about forward-seeking radar, I call it. I can't say heat-seeking. You know, if bass were warm-blooded, they'd have heat-seeking technology, I'll guarantee it. First off, why I want you to watch this. I'm not judging the people using it mostly. Not as much as they're judging me. You have every right to do whatever's legal to pursue whatever you want to pursue. If it's legal, good for you. It ain't for me. Secondly, the biggest thing that seems to be going on is where do you draw the line. So I thought I'd do a quick video on where I draw the line. And it's a forward-seeking, surround, whatever, where you're live scoping, looking at the critters live. Actual movements. You take 2D sonar, just looks down. Yes, you can drop a bait down to where that blip is and kind of get close, but you really can't see them bite. It's not real time, technically. Where I'm drawing the line is where there's technology that you can see the fish and you can see how they respond to your bait or lure. You can make them respond. You can play with them. You can coerce them. You can change baits, change angles. And there's no doubt you're throwing to fish. Now, there's levels of skill in anything you do in outdoors, especially fishing. There's some people who've never been good at this. You got to be a little bit perturbed with yourself if you spent $25,000 in depth finders, you still can't make this work. Is that hard on you? Probably. Would be hard on me. I don't like the fact you see all these guys doing this, doing this, doing this, doing this. I mean, they're just doing this, and I can't watch that anymore. I quit watching tournament fishing. In a video the other day I saw come across my YouTube feed of Scott Martin, who's a tremendous fisherman, pretty cool young guy, and he's kind of a bonehead disco loving whatever, but it's Roland Martin's boy. I like watching his videos. I don't watch them anymore. Can't do it. He's doing a video on underwater drone fishing for smallmouth bass. How fair is that? What in the world? I just saw on the interweb where somebody's got a jerkbait lure, jerkbait lure that works with this forward-seeking radar. The lure, that's radar love right there. World. I draw the line myself, and you got to draw sometime. It's such a huge quantum leap to go to where you can actually see a fish, and you can see the bait, and you can make him bite. Sometimes you can't, but you can always go to the next wad. I guess. I never used it. Am I judging? Now, I'm judging technology more than the people, but it seems like some of the people have turned to real a-holes. Okay? They get real touchy on this subject, and it's like I'm blaming them or something. It's just what it is. I have a right to say I don't like it as much as you have a right to say you do like it. Does that make sense? I think it's crap. I think it's ruination of a great sport. Could I fish for bass without a depth finder boat? You're damn right I could. I've done it. The biggest thing that modern technology does for me, besides fuel injection, I love fuel injection, but I could live without it. The mapping, the safety, seeing your depth as you run, that's pretty important stuff. That's been around for a long time. The mapping is just tremendous. I can't imagine going to a new lake without that mapping stuff on a bass boat. It can save your life. It can make things easier, bad weather, whatever. Can I live without it? I always have. I've had it on one depth finder ever, and I never used it much. The contour stuff, oh my gosh, the modern maps for the contours and depths, crazy. It's good stuff, but you still have to figure the fish out. And sometimes you don't. A lot of times you don't. Do you know how many hours I've spent in my life throwing to probably where there wasn't any fish? Most of them. Most of them I have spent throwing to probably where there was no catchable fish. With this new technology, you should never do that. You may not be able to catch them, but there's no doubt in my mind you spend all day and you never should miss a throw at what is a largemouth bass or a walleye, a crappie, or whatever it is you're fishing for. Why would you throw anywhere if it's not showing on your forward-seeking terminal radar love? I don't like it. I'm never going to like it. I think it's ruination of what fishing's supposed to be about. But don't get on to me for it, and don't get your dander up, because I'm not picking on you, and most people aren't. There's a few maybe. It's legal. As long as it's legal, do it. Okay? Good for you. If you need to catch fish, good for you. You need to learn to do it the way I learned to do it. And some of you old guys are doing this, looking for an easier way. You know better. You still got to learn technology. You still got to learn how to catch those fish. And somebody said on the internet the other day about how the better fishermen are still going to be the better fishermen, maybe. But this has certainly leveled the playing field some, ain't it? And back to internet stuff, one more. I can't contribute to discussion forums anymore because I'll get in a fight. And I don't believe in fighting over the internet because this stuff don't count on the internet. Most people ain't got that stuff. Crazy. I can't go fishing with my buddy when he gets his new boat. And I just can't do it. Not if he's going to have that thing turned on looking fish. I am not going to spend my life going, oh, he's gonna get. I can't do that. That's ridiculous. I'm done. My point is, if you want to do it, I'm not picking on you. I'm picking on technology unless you're a jerk. And then you don't need to be watching my channel anyway. Peace. God love you. God love your technology. I like the old way. And I was damn good at it one time. Still not bad at it. I still catch plenty of fish. No technology's good. Peace, y'all. Bye.